Greetings, it's Andy here. So you've created your rating topic and now you need to send it to your guests. If you haven't yet created your rating topic and you're wondering what I'm talking about, go back to our knowledge base and search for rating topic and you'll see the video that explains how to do that. But now your task is, well, I've created it. That was easy, Andy. How do I send it to my guests? It's dead easy. There are two ways. Both are easy. You either use our system called Memo, or if you're not using our system called Memo and you want to use your own system, whether it's your channel, whether it's your property management system, whether it's your email, you can use that. And the approach you take differs depending on which two systems you're using. So let's start with your own world. You're very familiar with having either email flows inside your property management system or templated emails inside your email or a series of messages that are going through your channels. All you're going to do is to create one more of those messages. You could edit an existing one, but I'm assuming you'll probably want to create one more of those in order to keep the stuff simple for your guest. They'll get an email from you with a link to complete their first impressions rating, or indeed the rating for something else. And all you need is to get the link to that rating topic and then go and pop it in your email system or your channel or your property management system. How? Well, it's easy. I'm going to remove myself. So you'll see me, but you won't, you'll hear me, but you won't see me. I'm gone. There I go. So here's my rating topic. I've done it. I thought it's brilliant. I just want to send it to my guests now. How? So I go and find this rating topic in my content hub. So I'm in my content hub and here it is. Here's my rating topic. Many of you will be familiar, and if you're not, you'll be familiar with the fact that you can create or you can generate a link to this specific section in the specific guide. So when your guest clicks on it, the link that you send them, it goes directly to this section rather than having to go through the landing page of the guide first and then go and find it. So that's under here, the three dots, and it's called links and QR. You go ahead and copy the link, boom, it's done, and you go and paste it into your own system. You will have noticed there, by the way, you could also create a QR code. So you could instead have a QR code in the home, on the kitchen counter, on the coffee table, with a nice note that says, we'd love to know what you thought of your first impression staying with us. Please leave us a rating by scanning this code. Scan the code, they go directly to the section. The only other option here, if you've got multiple properties, you're just choosing the property where you want to generate the link to. Once you've done that, you just go and add it to your existing communication system. Obviously, you'd have to tell that system to time it. So in your property management system, tell it to send it at the end of day one or the start of day two. If you're using your own emails, just make sure it goes at the end of day one or the start of day two. Pointless to send it halfway through or at the end of their stay. You wanted to know the first impressions. If you are using Memo, our system, dead easy, go to Memo here. I am going to already assume you know what Memo is and how it works. If you don't and you want to find out how Memo works, go to our knowledge base, type in Memo, and it will explain to you how it works. But I'm not going to go through that now. That would take a bit longer. I want to just show you how you can add a new template to your existing flow that will automatically send the rating request to your guest. So you could add a new email template or an SMS template. Doesn't matter which one you do. Here's all my existing templates I've got. I'm just going to add one more. I'm going to add an email template. It's not one of our standard ones. It's a custom one. I'm going to call it First Impressions. I want it to go to the main guest on the record. I want it to go not immediately, but at a scheduled time. I'm going to choose one day after arrival date, and I'm going to send it in the morning, early in that morning, so at 6 a.m. And it's an email, so it's not going to be intrusive. They'll just have it when they get up. And so that, if I'm staying with them and I've checked in on the 3rd of January, it's going to send it to me on the 4th of January at 6 a.m. And whatever you want to say here to your guest, you know, why you're asking them to leave this and what they need to do, then you'll say, please click here to leave your rating, or whatever you wanted to say. I'm just making it up. And on click here, we're going to create a hyperlink, but it's a hyperlink to a deep section of the guide. It's called a deep link. It's like the one we copied earlier, except now we're going to go and search for it. So I know it's called First Impressions, so I search for it. Here are my categories that I could point them to. I'm going to point them to a specific topic, which is this one right here. and I'm going to click add. That's now created a hyperlink. So now that I've created that template, I know that every future reservation I have will automatically send this email to that guest at this particular set time with this message. And it's that easy. Once they complete that rating, so they'll be sent directly to here. Once they go ahead and leave the rating, you will then get an email back, or whoever you've asked to receive the emails will get that email with the guest name, their rating, their comments, and their contact details for you to be able to make contact. That's it. Nice and simple. I did promise it was simple. I hope you found it useful, and good luck. Bye.